Good morning, good morning, good morning. Good morning, good morning, good morning, good morning. If you are catching me live, good evening, good afternoon. If you're catching me on the replays side, always remember to drop into the comment box, hashtag replays rock. It's your girl, LaShonda Henry here, aka Sister Sense. Always excited to share things you can do to work on your money, marketing, and sales goals too with strategy and intention. Now, let me say something before I say anything else. You know how God loves you? Let me tell you how you know how God loves you. Okay. When God moves the sun slightly over just a little bit to give you a little bit of shade, number one. Number two, when you come to Jamaica and your aunt says to you, I made sure I got this swing right here. So when you're ready to do your videos, you are good to go. So I'm jumping on here because I want to talk to you about intentionally working on your funds and your focus. Okay. I want you to drop into the chat, whether you are catching me live or on the replays side, drop into the chat NM if you're focused on new month, new money. Okay. You want to work on your intentional business growth goals when it comes to your funds and your focus. Okay. So I've been up, I got up a little early, later than usual. So the last couple of days I've been up around 4. And today I got up and it was, I think, a little bit after 5. But there's just so much to do, so many things to do. And the sun zaps me. So literally within a couple of hours, I'm like, I'm going to sleep, y'all. So I just try to make sure I'm up early, knocking out as much as I can, and then intentionally doing all the fun things throughout the day, right? I think that is a great way to start off this conversation because one of the things that I want you to do is to ask yourself if you intentionally carve out your time blocks to work on what you need to work on, like really intentional, quiet space. So I love that these last couple of days since we've been here in Jamaica, I'll wake up a little bit after 4 and then I'll kind of sit out in the living room and it's just quiet and I'm just knocking out some stuff, emailing clients, doing what I need to do, checking in with the hubby because he gets off work at 6 in the morning. So I talk to him when he gets off and just kind of knock out some stuff early. When are you carving out intentional time for yourself? Let me know that. Drop into the chat. A few weeks ago, I did the mid-year reset virtual retreat, and a lot of the ladies, especially my busy boss mommies, they were like, seriously, between the kids and the spouse and the job and the this, especially my 9 to 5 entrepreneurs, I never have time to work on my business. Who struggles with that? Not having the time, the focus to work on your business. You've got to have unapologetic time to do that. And if that means carving out, I would say high energy. Don't tell me you're going to squeeze this in at 10 o'clock and at 10 o'clock, instead of you on the computer watching you because you sleep, right? I'm talking about time when you're up, you're high energy, you focused, that you can put in a couple of hours into knocking out some micro projects in your business. Do you have that kind of time for yourself? Or is it time for you to create it, right? Now, for some people, you can do it every day, but let's be honest, that's not everybody. A life is life in, right? So you're lucky if you can do it once or twice a week. If you cannot, that means you have to carve out at least once or twice a month where you find a workspace, you go to a hotel, you go to your favorite Starbucks, and you do what you need to do. Because your funds, if your funds is funny, honey, I'm be honest with you, a part of the funds being funny when it comes to your money is your focus is not right. Your focus is not right. I am all the way up in the JA. Okay. I'm still knocking out stuff. Matter of fact, I launched a flash sale this morning. I don't know if you saw that. I got a flash sale going on. You can go to my link in my bio or sistersense.com/LPP. No, LLP, I think. LLP, link list page. It's a page with all the links of what's going on right now. My sistersense.com/link list page, you'll see the flash sale that I shared earlier this morning. It's about intention and it's about focus. So this month, this is actually day 2 inside of the Digital Dollars 30-day challenge that I'm doing. So I said, you know what, for my mentees in the challenge, and for those of you who are feeling challenged when it comes to your funds and your focus, let's talk about some of those intentional things that you should be doing to be strategic. Okay. So every Sunday, I have what's called the Sunday Circle. We reflect on this week and we prepare for the new one. In the Sunday Circle, we talk about 3 things, okay? And if you don't know, I need you to write it down, okay? We talk about making irresistible offers, sharing messages that make you money, and creating content that converts. There are lots of little things and lots of big things that you could possibly do, right? Like the big, beautiful mountainscape, all the houses and the things behind me, right? You got the big things, you got the little things. Lots of stuff going on because life is going life. When it comes to being intentional with your funds and your focus, you really need to think about, what offers am I going to share this week? If only one. What offers am I going to share this week? What messages that am I going to put out so that I'm consistently communicating with my audience? And last but not least, can I create at least one piece of content that makes me money? Now, content comes in different forms, right? Of course, you can create free content, lead magnets, content on social media. I'm doing a live stream with you guys. The content comes in different forms, right? But you should, on a week by week basis, be intentionally creating content if generating revenue in your business is what you want to do, okay? So, for example, I dropped 2 good goods on y'all last week, right? So you got to drop good goods into the chat, whether you're watching me live or on the replay side. Drop good goods into the chat. Okay. Number one, I shared a 3-day digital dollars challenge to get you started for the full 30-day that we're doing right now. Right. And I also shared the morning money, what you do to intentionally set yourself up for success in the AM of it all. Okay. And if you want those guides, just DM me and I'll send you the details. I'm also going to try to make sure that those guides are on the page, sistersense.com/make more, because it's a part of the Digital Dollars Challenge, but they're not on that page right now. So if you don't see those 2 guides on that page, you can DM me. Okay. Now, point being, when it comes to being intentional, there are a couple of those things in those guides that I want you to identify for yourself. Number one is your money makers. We talk about money makers and money markers. Okay, so let's talk about that. Are you in a space where you have certain offers, digital products, services, private or premium experiences that sell well for you? Either you have money makers that you should intentionally be promoting right now, or you need to be working on finding your money makers, those things that sell well for you, right? So, for example, when I was like, okay, I'm about to go, y'all, I'm about to go. Like on Sunday, we got our flight, we out of here, we going to Jamaica. Some of my clients lost their damn mind. Some of y'all lost your mind. You were like, wait, I have to wait 10 days to get on a call with you? Wait. What am I going to do? What am I going to do? My web services, because I am a web designer, and my one on one calls are some things that sell well for me consistently, right? But that took time of figuring out what my skill sets were, creating different offers and packages, and all the things, right? And one of the things that we're talking about in digital dollars is, how are you monetizing yourself? Like, what are you doing? I can use my 2 hands. Now, it's funny because they was burning yesterday. There was a cookout and all the good food, the jerk chicken, the pork, everything was going, right? I ain't the cook, okay? I can't do that, okay? And then they had the landscaper and just knocking out stuff. I don't have the green thumb, okay? I can't do that, okay? But they said, LaShonda, come take these pictures. I was like, I got you. If you want the visuals, the photos, the website, the graphics, that's my wheelhouse. That's my wheelhouse, right? Um, You have to be in a place where you identify your superpower, your skill set, and you learn how to monetize that to the best of your ability, especially in this economy. You cannot afford in this economy to not be able to monetize your gifts and your talents. Okay. I remember hearing this quote. I'm going to share it with you guys. I share this quote with y'all all the time. But the reality is that you can always be fired from a job, but you can never be fired from your gifts. So find your gifts and you'll never be out of work. When you have a gift that you can monetize, that people will pay you for, you find your gifts and you will never be out of work. They got some awesome people here. Some folks know how to throw down in the kitchen. Some folks know how to just make everything look beautiful and clean and serene. Listen, I know where my superpower is, okay? You have to find yours, okay? Number one. Um, Number two, as part of the Digital Dollars Challenge, we're going through some of my favorite money makers, okay? So I'm gonna drop a couple of them on you right now because today is about finding your funds, finding your focus. If, because the sun is bright, my iPhone says LaShonda too hot and it shuts down on me. Don't get mad. Don't get mad. I'm gonna have to go back inside. Okay. I'm just saying. Okay. So I'm gonna try to do this as quickly as I can. Inside of the Make More Money guide that I dropped a couple of days ago. If you don't have it, DM me and I'll send it to you. Okay. Inside the guide, I talked about a couple of some really awesome offers you should be creating more often. If you need to monetize right now, you can create an RTE. Drop that into the chat. Let me see. RTE, whether you're catching me live on the replay side. For me, RTE is real time experiences. Okay. So this is an RTE. This is an opportunity for me to jump on and real time do a live stream. I see some hearts and some thumbs up. I appreciate y'all. Tap, 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 tap. Feel free to share this out or tag a business bestie who needs to work on finding their funds and their focus, by the way, especially y'all catching me on the replay because I know it's early in the AM. And I think I'm an hour behind Eastern Standard Time. So whatever time it is here, it's like an hour later for y'all on the EST of it all. One of them is RTE, real time experiences. Hey, Regina. Good morning. Good morning. One of them is real time experiences. Okay. So can you put together a real time virtual experience? You can package it now, publish it now, promote it now, profit from it now, present it later. You guys know a lot of amazing stuff how to do here, health and wellness, relationships. One of my clients, she is in relationship counseling. One of my business besties, Kim Coles, woo woo woo. I can't do it like Kim. Woo woo woo. I can't do it. I cannot do it. So Kim posted yesterday that she is doing a program on writing. As you know, one of Kim Cole's gifts and talents is she is an amazing actress, starred in Living Single. She's now on, I want to say she's on The Young and the Restless, but that might not be right. Y'all will probably know better than me, but she is on a new daytime series, which is totally awesome. But she has several bestsellers that she's published. And so she is creating an experience real time to support authors who want to start their authorpreneur publishing journey, right? So you want to think about the fact that you can create real-time experiences around your core area of expertise, or you can diverge from that. So of course, there are times when she talks about captivating conversations and storytelling, because as an actress, these are her gifts and superpowers. She can teach you how to do that. But also as a best-selling author and having created and gone through that process, she could talk about that as well. How can you diversify your revenue by tapping into different skill sets, creating real time experiences where you teach people how to do what you do? A lot of times, my hubby will be in the house and he'll need to do something on the car, either his car or my car. And guess what? He is YouTubing it up, right? Because there are a lot of mechanics that are on there like, do this, do this, do this. Half the time, he don't got to go to nobody else because he can watch somebody, right? You're missing out on your revenue because you're not creating more RTE experiences. I basically, every single week, I'm doing webinar trainings that I monetize and make money from. right? So, number one, when was your last real time virtual experience? When can you create another one or your first one? Okay. So that's the first thing for you to consider. Number one. Number two, some of you go, that sounds great, but I don't have a tribe. I don't have a community. I don't have a client base. And I got you. What you got to do is work on creating experiences that you can put out and then you can monetize after the fact. So, a good example of this, and a lot of entrepreneurs do this. You see, I'm doing live streams right now. You can get into the habit of doing a lot of live streams, but who says you have to keep them up? You can do your live streams, let's say consistently for a couple of days or a couple of weeks, and work on promoting them through either organic channels or paid advertising. And then you can say, listen, I'm going to take all these, I've done it. I'm gonna take all these replays down. I'm gonna package it and put it here, right? So you can do. People do a lot of free trainings, free live streams, or free webinars. Give people the opportunity to get access to them real time for free, and then package and sell the replays plus an upsell bundle. Okay. So you can think about real time experiences that you automatically pay for upfront, or experiences where you give people the opportunity to participate for free, but you sell the replays and or an upsell bundle bonus. That's something else you can do. Okay. I tell y'all all the time, even though my family's from the Caribbean, God did not gift me a behind. I do not have one. Okay. It's flat as a pancake. And I see all these girls doing their BBLs. I am not about that BBL life. I'm about the BBBs. Give me a big, beautiful bundle, please. I will leave the big behind to the other girls, okay? A big, beautiful bundle. So when you creating your offers, if you can create a big bundle and upsell them, take them from a 25 to a 95, there you go. There's your funds. There's your revenue, right? Because keep in mind, 95 is roughly 100. 10 people pay you $100, that's $1,000. How long does it take you to get to four figures? Depends upon how strategic you are when it comes to creating your offers, right? So I have a Clarity Call kit right now that's available on flash sale, and it's $300, right? Three people at 300, that's 900. You don't have to struggle to get to your revenue goals if you're smart and strategic about the revenue goals that you put out. Your real time experiences, your services, your one on one coaching, but you have to be strategic and intentional, right? So, a part of what we're doing as part of the Digital Dollars 30-day challenge is every day we're working on your monetization, marketing, and sales, right? So if you're not in digital dollars, make sure that you sign up for the challenge. You can go to sistersense.com/make more. And if somebody could drop that in there, that would be great for me. sistersense.com/make more. Let me know who's in the virtual building, by the way, because I can only see but so many as far as chat is concerned. And I know some folks are on YouTube versus Twitter. I don't even think you can comment when you're on Twitter if you're watching me on Twitter. Just say hey. I just saw my girl Regina say hey to me. Feel free to say hey. Um, and let me know, have you intentionally set your revenue goals from this week? Okay, because you can fail to plan or you can fail. What do they say? You either, if you fail to plan, you plan to fail. There you go. I knew it was in there somewhere. Thank you, Afi. Yes, sistersense.com/make more. And I'm going to try to remember to put those getting started guides on how to make more and how to set your morning money goals. I did those two guides last week. I'm going to try to drop those on that website for you guys to see. Okay. Um, so have you set your money goals? If not, why not? Do you know what you're intentionally selling this week? Okay. Or this morning, for that matter. This morning, I dropped a flash sale on you guys. If you do want to take advantage of the flash sale, because opportunities, they go up and they go away. Okay. So today's price is not tomorrow's price. Yesterday's price is not today's price, right? Right. So you want to take advantage of, somebody write this down, LTOs. LTOs, you want to create limited time offers. Limited time offers. So we're really focused on intentionally, hey, YHD events and business morning. Enjoy the water for me. I will I will. Let me show you. Okay, so let me pause for a second. I think that's my girl Monique in the building. So here is, I'm doing a little pan out, a little. So my aunt said to me, I made this swing so that you can sit on the porch and do your videos, which I'm doing right now. And Timu is my friend because I have about 3 handheld fans. Now, don't get mad at me if the sun knocks out this live, okay? And then I got some lovely coconut trees in the back. Lots of fun things. At some point, I'll see if I can do a live. I don't know, upstairs, but it's so pretty. I just like looking at the mountains and the houses. I do have like a limit though, okay? Like my limit is like maybe an hour, and then I'm like, take me back in the house, put me in the room, close all the windows, turn off all the lights. You know, I'm a sloth by nature, and I have to be in like very cool, quiet places. So after a little bit of time, I'm like, take me back. I have to go back in the house. Um, but no, it's very, very nice. It's very, very nice. Definitely well needed. But one of the things that I said to you guys is, since we've been here, y'all know I go to sleep. 9 o'clock is my bedtime. Okay, I'm like a 90-year-old woman in a 40-year-old woman's body. I'm not even gonna lie about it. So, there was barbecue and all kind of stuff last night, and I think I was in bed by like 8 o'clock, having a little jerk chicken, drank a little Seagram. I was in bed. I was like, okay, good night. But then I'll wake up early so I can intentionally knock out some things, right? So talk to some clients. I dropped the flash sale on you guys this morning, and I'm off to the next thing. I'm doing a live stream. I'll try to see how many of these lives I can do with you guys throughout the weekend. Um, but it is what it is. I want you to let me know if you have intentionally set an offer either for this week or for today. Can you drop it into the chat so I can see? And feel free to drop the link if you want to share it so other people can see too. Okay. If your money is funny, honey, it's because you're not being intentional. I always tell y'all, if you ain't selling it, it's because you ain't selling. Don't be mad at nobody else. If you ain't selling, it's because you ain't selling. I'll make sure, right? So Jay said to me this morning, he said, okay, wait, what are you doing? I said, okay, I got to get off the phone. I got to go and do some work and set my day up. Oh, you always working. I said, that's how I make that money. Leave me alone. Leave me alone. But I take my naps and I eat my food. So there's a way for you to find balance, but you just have to find balance, right? The way you find it, okay? Because unapologetically, if I say it's 7 o'clock and I'm going to sleep, don't ask me nothing, I'm going to sleep. That's my bedtime. So you have to find the balance and you have to be intentional. So drop your offers into the chat, number one. Number two, if you do not have offers, I said to you, you can get the guide I gave out literally for free this week. DM me if you don't have the guide. But in those guides, I talked about thinking about your premium offers, thinking about real time experiences. Everybody here can sit down for 30 minutes, come up with a real time virtual experience, and then host it. Teach your people, motivate your people, guide your people to some capacity, right? If you're looking for that intention and clarity, that is something that I do consistently, right? Every single week, I'm doing either private webinars or group webinars that I monetize. Okay. Last week, one of the platforms that I work with, Samcart, y'all know Samcart? Samcart is absolutely awesome. Samcart is one of the e-commerce platforms that I use to sell my products on. So Samcart had a affiliate program, and we were promoting all the new awesome things that they are selling. By the way, if you want to check out Samcart through me, write this down, sistersense.com/try Samcart. Okay. sistersense.com/try Samcart. Let me tell you why I'm telling you this. I don't know if you ever heard the Bone Thugs and Harmony song. Wake up, wake up, wake up. It's the first of the month. Get up, get up, get up. Cash your checks and come on. Y'all know what I'm talking about. I cannot sing, but Bone Thugs used to be my jam. Wake up, it's the first of the month. Cash your checks and come on. Now listen, either you paying bills or you making bills, but it's one or the other, okay? It's the beginning of the month. And normally, this is the time when, on top of generating revenue from either new sales, subscription sales, number three for me is affiliate sales. So, those affiliates where I'm sharing their stuff, like I think maybe yesterday or the day before, I got my affiliate commission from ConvertKit. I feel like Samcart, it's on like a 2 month cycle or something. I don't know. When it comes, it comes. But being able to intentionally identify where your funds are coming from on a month by month basis is important. So I want you to be able to think about, number one, those RTE, real time experiences that you can sell. Number two, services, especially premium offers. Number three, for me, baby, intentionally working on OPP, right? Okay, so that's another song. You down with OPP? Yeah, you know me. Okay, I ain't singing that song either. Again, I don't want to hurt your ears. But when I talk about OPP, it's other people's products. So generating revenue by people trying the things that you share. Another platform that I absolutely love is Mighty Network. For creating, like, if you wanted to create, for example, like your own Facebook, right? Then you could use something like Mighty Network for that. And before you go over there, make sure you go over there through me, okay? If you go to check out Mighty Network and you want to try it out, sistersense.com/MN. If my girl Afi is still in the virtual building, Afi, if you could drop that link in there, I'd love you for free. Okay. sistersense.com/MN. Mighty Network is one of the platforms that some of my clients use to build their own social media networks, kind of like a Facebook. And I got my Mighty Network affiliate commission, if not yesterday, the day before as well. So you want to be intentional about new month, new money. Where is that money coming from? What do you have versus what do you want? Right? What do you have versus what? Thank you. I appreciate you. Yay. Grab your personal development plan. I love it. Yes. Motivate Her dropped a resource that she has is called a personal development plan template. Bam. She knows what to do. Regina knows what to do, right? So whether you're watching live or on the replay side, if you are intentionally promoting an offer today or this week, okay, feel free to share it into the chat box so that we can see, okay? If you are about your money, if your money is funny, that means you got to get intentional. Download the guides that I gave you. Listen, it's free 99. Okay. I did two guides. One was called How to Make More Money. The other one was called It's a 3-Day Challenge. The other one was called Morning Money Goals, right? Did two of those. They are free 99. You want to make sure that you grab those. If you cannot find them, DM me. I know I'm going to look like a hot mess when I watch the replays, okay? Because it's hot. It is hot. You know, it's funny. I don't know how many of you guys use Temu, but I've been obsessed with them, right? And I have a Temu link, okay? So I got two fans. This is one of them. My son has the other one, which is a neck fan. So sistersense.com/Temu, Temu. I'm not for the play, okay? If you're going to use something, you better get your Oprah status on. If you're going to use something, you talk about it, you better monetize it, okay? Whether it's about your, so listen, see, it just flashed out on me. It just flashed out on me. I think the sun is sunning, and my dear iPhone is like, girl, you're stretching me. You're stretching. You're stretching. Okay, so let's wrap up. I'm gonna give y'all about 2 more minutes, if the Lord and the iPhone says it so, and then I got to go. I will try and do some lives later. I did bring my ring light, and I got my fan, my tripod, my ring light, all the things that I could hold in my carry-on, right? Um, so I'll try to do as many videos as I can for you guys. But to wrap it up, to recap, to make it all cohesive, we want to focus on your funds, which means that this month, I need you to not just bounce back, but bounce forward. Y'all email me like, girl, I need to get back on track. Life been crazy. I don't want you just to simply bounce back. I want you to bounce forward. So every day, as part of this 30-day experience, we're bouncing forward. We're doing micro projects projects to intentionally work on your money and your sales goals. So, honey, make sure you in the challenge. Okay, that's all I'm gonna say. Make sure you're in the challenge. Okay, whether you are in the challenge or not, I want you to be clear about where your funds are coming from and what you need to be doing to generate more revenue into what you're trying to accomplish. Right. And I've given you a couple of starter projects today. I'm not going to recap them. I think I've said them like 15 times already. I gave you a couple of starter projects today for you to consider. Also said I have some free guides for you too, for you to jumpstart the process. Okay. And the last thing that I'll say to you is there are a lot of people online, myself included. Yay. Feel free, by the way, if your people are like my people and they want to hang, feel free to tag some of your business besties or share this out. Sharing is caring. Um, but there are three core people that you need to be intentionally focused on with respect to your growth goals. Oh my God, the wind, the wind, the wind. Okay, those three people: your customer base, your email subscribers, and your social media followers. By the grace of God, it's organic. Okay, it's organic. I always say where two or three are gathered. If y'all is two or three are with me on this replay, I am rocking with you on this replay. Okay. Where two or three are gathered, you find your tribe, but you want to work on your customer base, your email subscribers, and your social media following. Your list is your biggest asset. Being able to wake up in the AM and drop an email on my tribe, wherever they are, is that's your biggest asset, number one. As a matter of fact, number two, one of the ladies in my circle is actually going to be here on Friday, and one of my clients lives in the UK. So I'm trying to see if we can connect before she goes back to UK and I go back to the States, if we can connect in Jamaica. But your tribe could be anywhere internationally. Okay. What are you doing to consistently grow your tribe and keep them connected? So even though I'm here in Jamaica, I'm sending out my messages, I'm sending photos. Y'all see me rocking. Keep it rocking, keep it moving. Number one. Number two, what are you doing to grow your social media following? Right? Are you consistent with putting out content on your social media platforms? What are you doing to consistently grow your email list? So you should be creating LPP, low price point offers, so that you can funnel people into your business. You should be creating low price point offers, number one. You should be creating lead magnets, opportunities for them to sign up and get on your email list, number two. And you should be creating content that you can post on social media platforms consistently so you can engage your community, number three. One, two, three. These are things that you need to be doing. What are you doing? What are you missing? AIMS. Drop that into the chat. AMIS. Am I missing something? And you can let me know whether you're live or on the replay side. Are you missing a list? Are you missing a customer base? Are you missing a social media following? Are you missing all of the three? Are you intentionally doing what you need to do to grow those on some capacity? These are things you need to be thinking about and working towards. Okay. So, mwah, I love you for free. I'm hot. I need to go rinse all of this, rinse it, all of it, and then hang out and figure out what's going to happen for the rest of the day. Okay. Enjoy your days. Like I said, DM me if you don't have those guides, but I will make sure to put all the links I talked about today on the page, sizzlesense.com/make more. And I will try. I didn't hit my first goal, which was to go live every day while I was here. I'm on day 4, and this is my first live. But I will try to jump on here at least once or twice more before we go back home. Okay. Mwah. See y'all later. Bye.